Take 3. I've had to get a clean bowl because it was getting pretty messy around here. We're turning this cake into a carrot cake, a spiced carrot and apple cake. So we're going to make it into a loaf. Again, really easy, same ingredients. I like to spice up my apple cake. We're going to put in some nutmeg, which is quite strong, so don't overdo it. About half a teaspoon is great. And the cinnamon, which is always friends with apple, obviously, and is great in carrot cake. That was probably a very generous 2. And then straight on top, the same 2 apples that we've been doing for each. And 2 large carrots. So, Morgan, this is pretty much now a health food. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep.
I mean, let's not pretend.
So
we can eat all of the cakes. I mean, I'd start with the other 2. Or maybe this one could be main course and the other one's a dessert. Now, I am a massive fan of toasted nuts in my carrot cake. Do you like a bit of crunch in yours? Yeah. So I have toasted some almonds, some walnuts, but honestly, you could do almonds, you could do pistachios, you could do pecans, yeah, absolutely. Anything with a nice little crunch, and that goes nicely with spice. But I love carrot cake. Okay, throw those in there. And you definitely toast them beforehand and they will retain their crunch. I find them much nicer than if you threw them in raw. And also, it gives the nuts a bit of a lift. So with the spices, harking back to that, you could definitely throw in cardamom or ginger, you know, make it whatever you want it to be. So this is going to go into my 3rd beautifully lined cake tin. And we are going to bake that and then finish it rather than with a cream cheese icing, because we're trying to keep everything as simple as possible. I'll be throwing a Greek yogurt drizzle over the top of this, which will be delightful. Okay. In the oven. That is 3 cakes. I probably threw those together in about 30 minutes. Honestly, your friends wouldn't even recognise they're from the same cake mix. I can't wait to show you the outcomes. I think we're going to need to wait about 20 minutes and we'll all be having morning tea. This carrot cake is probably a little bit too warm to ice, but I can't wait, and neither can Morgan. This icing is literally Greek yogurt and icing. I am going to drizzle it over, and I'm going to be a bit careful about how much I put on because it will end up travelling, but maybe just a little bit at the front to make it look really glorious. Yeah, we're going to throw a bit more crunch on the top. And look, you could literally throw on any kind of beautiful, I might even do this. Wait, I'll be back. I love lemon and carrot cake. So if you want to get really tricky, a little bit of flaky salt, don't tell anyone, and a little bit more cinnamon, which I'll put on with my fingers so it just goes where I want it to. And Morgan, are you ready for round 3?
If I have to.
Ooh.
If I have to.
Okay, let's have a look at what's going on here. Don't worry, I'll make sure you get some nuts on your piece.
Thanks.
Oh, hello, gorgeous thing. Yeah, we'll give you this piece. Oh, hello, little one. Oh, wow. He's steaming. He is steaming.
All right.
Here you go. Let's see what you think. 3rd and final.
Good. That's really good.
Okay, so
All 3. I think it's hard to judge, but I think my favourite's been the raspberry one. They're all on the level, all amazing, as I said. Proper deli stuff.
Proper deli stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incredible.
I feel like that's a 3 out of 3. So Morgan says yes. I'll share all the details on my website. We've got the raspberry custard cake, we've got the salted caramel and almond cake, and we've got the carrot cake. 3 in 1. Winning.